Привет всем зрителям и подписчикам моего канала. Продолжаем играть в Noire или Noire. Я не знаю, как правильно, но я называю эту игру Noire. Так. Ну вот наш очередной убийца. Смотрим, как он с ней расправился. Наверное, очень жестоко. Да.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hooked a rose gold wedding ring, matching engagement ring. Sound familiar? Deirdre Muller. Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find.
Блин, все-таки убийство продолжается в том же духе. Непонятно кто.
Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside the railroad line. 40-year-old woman.
Right, Skipper.
Ладно, идем.
Another body and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass? Yeah, what your old man paid college tuition for?
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop.
Ладно.
You're behind the wheel.
Ломбард или куда? Пофиг. Скорее всего, надо сначала не в ломбард.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Да, Фэлс прав. Потому что, скорее всего, это подстава. Я более чем уверен, что это подстава. Ой. Ладно, пойдем внутрь. Так.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
50 bucks?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Ладно.
What's this mark here?
Что это за знак?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
22.
Gives you an idea of the quality.
Ну ладно, пофиг.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Ладно, пойдем. Ладно, пофиг. Пойдем на место преступления или что там, да, походу. Поехали. Работа ждет.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. purpose having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned me the rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Да, тяжеленький у нас случай. Придется очень много терпеть.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Офигеть.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Да, этот чувак расист. Так, давай посмотрим улики сначала. Ну, то же самое.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Бродяжничество. Так. Жесть. Так, что на руке? Без кольца, без всего? Да ладно. Ну ладно. Блин, долбанный контакт, я же вроде вышел. Опа, кольцо.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Понятно. Так, давай с ним поговорим.
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
После полуночи, окей. Так, это что такое? Понятно.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's not even worth investigating.
Самолет летит. Ха. Что это такое? Очередной бар.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember.
Задолбали же эти бары, а? Постоянно в этих барах тусуется этот убийца.
Someone was trying to get her to come home.
Ладно. Что еще?
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Так, ладно. Еще улика.
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Так, а это что такое?
Not sure this means much.
Зажигалка. Ой, тоже не важно. Сигареты обычные. Так, давайте сначала с этим поговорим.
Detective Phelps and Gallup, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Так, понятно.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand. Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Да, веселый парень.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. Took a look.
Че, правда говоришь, что?
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
Так, окей.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Че ты не
Why didn't
договариваешь?
you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Ладно. Веселый парень.
I'm stumped.
I say we check out
Ideas?
Vince's place. By the smell, this broad spent a good chunk of time hopping bars.
Так, ну ладно, пойдем отсюда. Вроде тут больше ничего нету. Надо позвонить, узнать, что за места такие, и поехать отсюда уже подальше.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective? detective.
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
Винный магазин Оливайна. Ладно, поехали. Так, где наша тачка? Это?
You can drive.
Давайте сначала в винный магазин, потом поедем в бар.
It reads that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them.
Yeah. Yeah, I read about that.
Those people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay.
Just can't fight without food. Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight.
Прочитайте,
Fortunately,
поймете.
in China.
Почему я смеюсь?
Watch your
Ну,
mouth.
кто понял, тот
You know what
понял.
you're saying?
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Ладно. Так, ну приехали. Вроде как бы.
What can I do for you?
Чем могу помочь?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins. Now, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Так, она чё, бомж, что ли? Походу, да.
She wasn't always such a loner.
Ладно. Что за книга?
Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Так, очередная зацепка. Так, что у нас тут?
Guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
Да понятно уже, она тут что-то совсем, видать, плохо жила.
Rawlings bowling alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Graham. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Мне кажется, кто-то из копов убивает. Вам так не кажется? Возможно, это просто такое. Кейстоун. Кейстоун. Фильм 38.
Exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Авторскими правами на музыку. Так, ладно, понятно. Так, вроде все. Что в чемодане? Не. Так, это подружка ее, что ли? Походу, да. Ладно, идем.
What are you? Question the owner. He must know something.
Наш напарник вообще какой-то пофигист. Предыдущий был прикольнее. Но мне больше всего нравился сам первый напарник. Контакт жертвы.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
Вроде правда.
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy.
О,
She said they had been
зацепка.
fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close?
А мистер Робинс все
Not many
были
people will
близки.
be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
Так, здесь он что-то волнуется.
When Evelyn bought the booze, did she say who she was meeting or where she was going?
A young drinking friend of hers, I think. Don't recall his name.
Fuck.
You know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Вряд.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him.
Понятно.
From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Я не понимаю. Ну
No
ладно.
problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. We'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
Да, вроде хороший мужик, но не знаю. Может быть, он убийца. Я в этой игре никому вообще не доверяю. Ладно, ребята, думаю, на этом закончим эту серию. С вами был Акул. Подписывайтесь на мой канал. И до скорых встреч, ребята. Новая серия не за горами.